Today we talk about when to know if it's time to quit your job.
I cannot lose. I'm a winner. Got money on me now, make them talk to me different. Was blind before, but now it's like they all got no vision. And wanna be my friend now, but I gotta keep my distance. I cannot lose. I'm a winner. Got money on me now, make them talk to me different. Was blind before, but now it's like they all got no vision. And wanna be my friend now, but I gotta keep my distance. I cannot lose ever. I feel like the GOAT.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Business Atlas, and on this channel I give you the roadmap to economic and financial freedom so you can lead the lifestyle you want to live. I'm Atlas, and for those who are new to the channel, consider subscribing. On this channel we talk about everything from business and more, and you follow me on my journey to become a lifestyle investor with both my successes and a whole lot of failure. Today, like I said, we talk about when to know if it's time to quit your job or not. So basically I'm doing this video because I don't really see people talking about this too much. I see people talking about how to quit a job. Should you quit your job? Well, I'm gonna tell you when to know if it's the perfect time for you to quit your job, and this is it for you. Also, before we get into this video, remember guys, and I also do want to apologize for all the other videos on this channel. As you can see, we got a new studio. Your boy is here. Welcome to the city. Holla at your boy, Big Atlas. You feel me? So I'm a lot more comfortable in this new space. It's just me. It's a lot better. Shout out to Michael Allen from Michael Allen, as well as 2023 Vision. He was letting me use his studio while I got mine set up. So now that we in this place, we in here, you're gonna meet the real me, not the shy, timid me. So without further ado, welcome to the hood. I'm sorry. Let's get to the video. So basically guys, to know when it's time to quit the job, there's a few key factors, and we're not really gonna point this out. This is more so gonna be like a talking head, me just telling you my opinion, my experience of when I learned that it was time for me to quit a job from just working places. One of the first few things you notice is if every day you're getting up and going to work and you're already hating the day, that's sign number one, because you're already starting your day with a negative mindset that you're gonna be dealing with something you don't wanna do. So the more and more times than none, you're automatically setting yourself up for failure because you're waking up with a negative attitude going into the day. Therefore, once you get there, you're already defeating the purpose of doing it. You see what I'm saying? So when you get there, you already like, man, I hate this place. I don't want to be here. Bump this job. Therefore, you're starting your day with a negative attitude. You already feel negative, and you're going somewhere where you're gonna have to be 8 hours out of the day, spend more time at this job than with your family. You're gonna have a negative attitude at this place. Therefore, your day will most likely be bad. Now, I'm not saying that always that your day is going to be bad. And remember, this is all from my perspective and my opinion of what's happened to me living my life, me going through jobs, of when I knew, okay, it's time for me to quit, right? So when you're waking up automatically hating that you don't want to go to work, it's a telltale sign that it might be time. Number two, and you're more stressed about going to work in your work life more than you are about living your actual life, because remember, these companies can go on without you. These companies are gonna still be here, and even if they're not, it's okay because you only have one life. Companies go down and come up every day. It's not your responsibility. Now, if you're so stressed out about a job, going to work, doing this, doing that, you know, money, I have to do this for the job, I have to do that for this. And it's not necessarily bill oriented, it's just the job, it's such a stress, it's such a drain on you. It's time to cut that out. When you're going to a job and you're automatically emotionally and physically drained, it's time to cut that out. It's so many different things that go into it. When you look at it, it's like, bro, why spend, your day miserable? Why would you spend your life miserable? You feel me? You're literally going to this place and you hate it. Like, why would you? That's stupid. Like, it's dumb. You got to think about this. There's 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, 365 in a year, right? Look at how fast these years have gone by, bro. Years have gone by quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. And you look up and you're 30, you're 40, you're 45, and all you have to show is you've been at a job you hated for the past 10, 15, 20 years of your life, and you don't have nothing else to show for that. You'll give a company your all just for you to leave that company, and that company still is standing, still going strong. And people get so caught up in that 9-to-5 grind that, you know, I gotta do this, I have to stay here, that they neglect themselves to realize like, yo, I don't need to be here. This isn't somewhere for me. This isn't it, bro. Like it's a no for me, boss. like, and you get so caught up in that, yo, I need this job, I need this money, I need this check, that you neglect the reality, like, yo, you hate it here. And if you hate it somewhere, you're not gonna be at your all. You're not gonna give it your all. And the more time you spend at that place, the more miserable you're gonna be. So it's so many different things that go into it when knowing like, yo, is it time for me to quit a job? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, if I'm working somewhere and I hate going there, that's a telltale sign that it's getting time to go. If I'm looking for excuses to call off of work, or I'm looking for a story to make up so I don't gotta go there. And bro, we all do it. Like, I'm telling you now, like, there's been days in the past where I'm like, I wonder if I can say my car broke down again. like I'm being real. And it's incidences like this where I'm like, bro, no. When you start looking for excuses to go somewhere, it might be time for you to go. Now, granted, by no means am I saying, yo, just quit, you know what I'm saying, wing it, get out there and thug it out, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, bruh. Nah, it's like when you calling in to work, it gets so bad you calling in to work, you like, hey, pick up. And bro, highly admit, bro, I'm calling off, bro. For those who don't know, that's a reference to the Soulja Boy and Chris Brown beef like a while back. Hey, Chris, highly admit, bro, it's Soulja, bro. Pick up, bro. Anyway, sorry. I'm a lot more comfortable in my studio, and I think you guys can tell what it's like, baby. Welcome to the hood. Welcome to the city, baby. Holla at your boy, Escalareba. I'm sorry. Back to the video. But nah, so it's more so when a job has so many negative implementations, so many negative feelings, you're going through, I don't want to be here. I'm looking at making excuses. I go here, I'm miserable. I'm physically, emotionally drained. You have all these negative stigmas. It's time to go. Now, like I'm saying, like by no means am I saying, yo, just jump out the booth and get it, you know what I'm talking about? Like, nah, what I'm saying is, if you're getting to that point where it's like, okay, I need to quit, okay, this is where the responsible adult kicks in. Keyword, responsible. Now, what I mean is, this is where you come to the point where you're like, man, okay, I want to quit this job. I'm not feeling it. Let me start looking at my options. So you start looking at, lateral moves you can do. Hey, can I move up in the company? Is there a position in the company I can move to that'll make me happy? Or B, hey, maybe I want to start my own business. While I'm here, let me start getting a little traction by doing this. So when I quit, I can literally just focus on my business, and I already have some customers or clientele or some product or something along the line already going. Or C, I need to start looking for another job somewhere else in a different field or even the same field, but I need to start applying. So you literally start applying and looking for new jobs while you're there. By no means do you want to take the approach and the step that you just quit on a whim. I've seen so many people, I've had friends who did it. You know what I'm saying? I like, for example, a friend of mine who I used to work with her at Sprint, hated Sprint, hated Sprint. And she was like, you know what? I'm miserable here. I hate it. I'm gonna quit. And I broke her down to her. I was like, hey, well, go find you another job before you quit, because you're gonna find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. And the reality was, prior to the Sprint hire on, she had quit another job and she was, thugging it out. And I'm not really giving out her business or her story, but that's the reality of it. When you unexpectedly do something, you put yourself in a position you're not prepared for. Quitting a job is more than I quit or submitting a 2 weeks notice. It's about understanding the ramifications, implementations, and everything that goes in between. Like, bro, we're adults. And even if we're not adults, we're like, if y'all are a teenager or whatever, if you don't have any responsibility, if you just in school, man, quit, bro. Your whole life is ahead of you. Bump it. Bye. Live. Like, if you aren't taking care of another person, if you aren't paying bills, if you're just working to work and you hate somewhere, just quit. But on the other hand, if you're an adult and you out here grinding, you out here getting it, you trying to live, you trying to survive, by no means is it okay to just quit a job? Because you have to think about this retrospectively. You have to think about it. What if life goes bad and I have to come back here? And a lot of people just throw that out the window, but that is the reality. Even in my situation with me doing real estate investing, cryptocurrency investing, delivery driving on the side, and I don't have a deal going when the crypto well is running dry because all the currencies are going down and the ones that are going up, I can't make a strategic move to invest in them, or when, you know, and it's just me out here delivery driving to pay bills. The reality is there's been several days, several months where I'm like, yo, I want to go back to Sprint. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality, because I understand, even though I did dislike Sprint, I utterly hated it. I understand that, you know, I have that doorway where I can always go back. And people make that mistake where they're like, yo, I'm out, be holla at you. But if you find yourself in a situation where you're like, okay, I have to go back, you don't want to have burnt that bridge. So when you find yourself in that position where you're constantly saying you hate this job in a negative, you know, mindset, while you're there, still give it 100%, still give it 200%, no matter how much you hate it, still give it your all, because if you have to go back here, they have to, you know, look at your track record. Because I tell you, I to tell you the truth, I remember when I worked at Sprint, everyone who worked with me can attest for this. Literally every day I went to work, I said it, I hate it here. I wanna go home. Like every day, I hate it here. I hate this job. I don't wanna be here. I said it so much, like, they was like, bro, like, why do you keep saying this? Why don't you leave? Because I don't have nothing better. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, even with me saying that, I still gave it 100%. I still top in sales almost every month. You see what I'm saying? And now when I'm in a position like, okay, I need to go back, can I go back? Now, me and the manager have such a relationship. Hey, Aaron, if you need me to, I can reach out to the DM and we can get you a job. We can bring you back. Just let me know, because in reality, with the real estate business, I'll probably do a deal a month or a deal every other month. You know what I'm saying? It's not as cohesive and, you know, locked in as I would like it to be. So therefore, with having that in mind, I'm like, okay, cool. Well, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? So before you just make the jump and say, yo, I'm out of here, bump this job, I hate this job, you know what I'm saying? Evaluate the situation. Be real with yourself. Ain't nobody gonna be as real with you as you are, unless you delusional. And if you delusional, seek professional help. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, seek professional help. And that's the reality. You, with whatever move you do in life, it's all about being strategic. It's all about making moves that's going to benefit you, that aren't going to hurt you. And if you do make this move, you have a plan to fall back on. Even with real estate, my goal is to make this my end all and be all, right? Well, not my end all and be all, but the major breadwinner. But in case that ever dries up, the plan is to set up literally, I think it's like, I have a plan for 10 streams of income set up aside that are running mainly off of the real estate. And all I have to do is have them run off of real estate for a few months. And then after that, they're their own entity where I'm gonna literally have about 10, 11 streams of income coming in along with real estate. So if something ever happens in real estate where I can't, you know, wholesale or fix and flip or anything like that, well, boom, I have these 11 other streams that I'm working on. It's all about planning. It's all about, it's about planning, being strategic, and understanding your situation cognitively. And that's the reality of it. Like, even with this YouTube channel, I have planned this thing out to the T. You feel me? Like, there is a brand here. People don't even know it. Like, there's a real brand here that I have created, and it's gonna be solidified. That's it. If I keep talking, guys, I'm gonna keep rambling. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. Don't forget, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to talk, you got any questions about quitting your job, or if you just want to, you know, shoot the shit, just have conversations, drop them down. Holla at your boy. We here, comfortable, loose. And remember, guys, regardless of who believes, live, dream, succeed. Till next time.